Welcome back everybody to a new video, and in today's video I will not be going for a frag movie, but instead I will be role-playing as a teacher. Wait, that sounds like kind of gay. This is probably a familiar scene for most of you guys. Your teammate running out of balcony with all of their util jumping out and dying without having used any of his nades. I want to teach you guys how to properly use your nades in a way that it can benefit you, your team, and can possibly win you a round. And also, I want to help you be able to visualize how you should use your utility. Chapter 1. Set nades. Set nades are nades that you have learned from like lineups or like YouTube tutorials or when watching pro games. So set nades are nades that you use when you're doing like an execute or when you're smoking something early. Let's say the call is rush B. Like a set smoke would be something like a fast CT smoke from T-spawn. And if you're wondering where that smoke lands, well, it lands in CT, of course. But you also have set mollies, for example. So let's say you want to molly mini pit on Inferno. You go in this corner here and you just click here. And then you like molly mini pit like this. Set flashes, for example, are flashes that you know from lineups. And these are like lineups that you can find on, for example, YouTube videos. Shout out Doc for the Dust 2 Good. I really like that util video. But for example, a set flash would something be like a chimney flash. You flash the chimney, flash comes out. It flashes like, you know, everyone kind of playing here. It flashes pit and stuff. Like everyone's just blind. And a set nade, for example, would be like where you line it up. I don't know the lineup. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not that guy. Maybe you're here. Okay, and then you just jump throw it, and the nade lands. And let's say you nade the boost, right? Let's say you know someone's a boost. You nade the boost. That's a set nade. Chapter 2 is how to visualize utility, all right? And visualizing util is a skill that you need to have in Counter-Strike. It really helps your game sense. For example, you have an op scoped up here towards boiler. You have a teammate who's in boiler. Now what you could say is, while you're just chilling in mid, all right, I have a flash for shorts. If you want, I can flash deep short and you can peek him. That's like a way to visualize. You're visualizing that there's an enemy holding this angle and that you're gonna throw a flash over here, which is gonna blind him, which allows your teammate to go out and hunt him down and kill him for free because he's full blind. What you would do is you would throw a flash like so. But if you want to think about smokes, what can smokes do? You know, they put up a smoke wall, obviously. So let's say you're in a situation where the bomb's down on the right side and you have an enemy holding the bomb like so, and he knows you're in that corner. And then you have your teammate, you know, who's just chilling on A, whatever. You know, he's been like, oh, bro, A side's clear. Where are you not coming, man? If you have a smoke, you know, you could just click a smoke. And that smoke creates a wall that the enemy can't see through. Can't walk through it because you'll see him earlier. Then you could just shift past, get the bomb while looking at the smoke, and you can just kind of go back. I kind of want to show you guys some different situations that I've come across. For example, I played this cash game with Mojo, and the bomb was down outside main, and there was a guy in Squeaky holding the bomb, and our teammate in main had all of his utility. Now, literally what he could do is smoke the bomb, right-click a flash out main, and right when the flash pops, run out in the smoke, get the bomb, run back in main, for example. But instead, he just runs out without any util, and he gets killed. And now, not only are you giving the enemy a chance to win the round, you're also throwing away a bunch of money for utility. Like, a full nade set is $1,400. If you do that 2 times in a row, you can pretty much buy an AK. So you kind of want to use all your util before you die. Otherwise, you're just giving it away and it's not going to be used, and your enemy can pick it up and use it for the next round. Now for mollies, it's kind of a different story because you're using mollies to flush out enemies. You're using mollies to clear angles that, you know, are pretty OP. But let me paint another situation for you guys. You're in a 1v1, the bomb is down on the left and the guy's on the right, and you only have a molly. How would you use that molly? Exactly. You flush him out the corner. And now the molly doesn't have to be that good, you know, he can just kind of wing it in the corner. And the guy in the corner will be forced to swing wide. And it doesn't matter which way he swings. Hold the side of the molly and wait for him to swing out. Okay, so another situation would be, let's say you're playing cash and you have to retake the B bomb side as a CT. There's a guy in checkers, or there's a guy under heaven, or there's a guy in B main, there's a guy on site, you know, wherever. But anyways, there's only one guy on site and you want to go and kill him. Now what you could do is throw a smoke, bounce it off the wall, and that way eliminate the angle under heaven and checkers. And let's say the smoke is just not good enough and there's a gap towards B main. What you also could do is then pop a flash in it, and right when the flash pops, you go through. And then you can get into headshot, you can get into sight, wherever, and then you can kill the guy's sight. And now let's say you have another teammate that is also helping on retake, and he hit a flash. He could, for example, flash out heaven towards sight, and then it's like a combined team effort with the nades. The thing is, for the people that coordinate their nades better, those people are gonna win the game. I don't know if you guys remember Australis with their HE usage, but nades are OP as fuck, man. Like, you guys have no idea. And if you practice hard enough, you'll notice that it becomes way easier to use your utility the more you focus on it, because utility is so underrated. So remember, when you go into the next game, always think about how utility could save you out of a situation that normally looks lost. And the more you do it, the easier it'll become. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to let me know what you think of this. And as always, have a nice day. You know what? I'm just going to go to this black hole here. Oh, wait. What the fuck is this? Alright. Well, the more you know. You can use the smoke to block out an entire house here. Look, you right click here. Boom. And then that way, the people in that house think they're in an apocalypse.